In Minecraft, you'll run across quite a bit of wildlife, all of which are useful. Before I realized animals despawned out of the world when you were far enough away, I built a fenced-in area as the beginning of a farm. Then after a few hours of fighting with cows and chickens, I went off on a pilgrimage to a faraway mine and came back to find out they were all gone. The learning process in Minecraft sometimes calls for wasted hours that you will never get back to determine what is possible and useful. I mentioned in the past that I used to play this game as a pacifist, not killing any animal or fighting a single hostile. It was tough and I didn't have much in the form of resources, but it was still fun. I enjoyed hitting cows with the pail until I got milk and randomly happening upon a lonely chicken egg in the middle of a forest. Then one day, maybe it was when a cow wandered into my house and wouldn't leave, I decided it was no more Mr. Nicecraft. Killing animals is fairly gratifying. They don't fight back for the most part, and their death usually warrants a useful resource. Cows give you leather if you kill them, which can be used to make a saddle or a creepy bondage suit with matching old school football helmet. The bondage suit goes on you, awesome, and the saddle can go on the pig, allowing you to hitch a ride to nowhere. Riding the pig is one of the most useless things ever. Fun, but totally useless. One day, back when I had peaceful difficulty on, I put a saddle on a pig and just went wherever he wanted to go for about 30 minutes. He chose to stay pretty still for the most part, but I thought maybe in a fit of rebellion he would try to throw me off a cliff if I waited long enough. Running across a pig after you've taken a lot of damage in a hard-fought battle is good for you, not so good for the pig. A few slices with your sword and he's reduced to raw pork chop. As pigs aren't a viable source of transportation, health is the main use for our little porcine pals. Other animal obtainable resources include eggs and feathers from chickens. Take down a squid and you'll end up with an ink sac, gross, and sheep can be sheared for wool. Taking the wool and some sticks, you can create fine art. I like to make a lot of pictures and have dreams of someday opening a museum in my world. Squids don't really look like squids and actually seem threatening at first, but they are part of the passive mob. When I find a school of squid, if that's what they're even called, stuck in a tiny pond, I can't help but dig them away to a larger body of water. Call me a tree hugger, but concentrated underwater squiggly wigglies just creeps me out. Although it's pretty amazing to be sailing along in a boat and see some squid swimming about in the depths, I'm not getting in the water. Then there's the wolf. Oh man, the wolf. I wanted a puppy in this game from the first day I played it, and Notch answered my prayers. Every so often I'll happen upon a pack of wolves and feed them bones, taming them all, and effectively create an army of puppies to fight with me. You have to take care of tamed wolves, feeding them and noting their health based on the angle of their tail, but that's a responsibility I can handle in Minecraft. Hostile mobs are one form of annoyance, but I find that when a random chicken follows me down into a mine and gets lost, I want to blow my brains out listening to the incessant clucking, but unfortunately there isn't a way to craft a gun. If I could find the chicken, I would kill it, and one might hope that it would just stumble into some lava, but it never does. It never does.